Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video here on the new Byte. It's late for me when I record this video, so please don't mind that I'm talking a little bit muffled and like quieter than before. Also, this is a warning. This is a Destiny 2 video and we are also going to spoil something which is brand new in this game, and it's amazing, guys. I don't know how to say it because I'm not usually one who just goes on and does a Destiny lore video, but this thing that just happened this week, it is so surprising that I myself can't believe it. Before we go on, the footage that you see is something that I recorded myself. It's from the sort of festivity around Halloween thing that we had, and this is actually where we go back into the old EDZ, where we've been reborn as a hunter, as a guardian for the first time. I was a hunter back then because I started up as that, and it's really it's such a throwback. Let's talk about Destiny 2. For me personally, Destiny 2 in the first year, it was such a big disappointment, with the raid not being that much fun, with the lore being a little bit unsatisfying. PvP was boring to me. With Destiny 2 Forsaken, lots of good things have actually happened, besides Forsaken being an interesting story, a great new world, well, two worlds technically, that we've gotten, and lots of more activities for people who just want to play their time down, who are not necessarily interested in raiding, who just want to have a good thing every few hours in their week. Like me, for example, I'm a full-time working adult. I don't have that much time, but I gladly spend my time in Destiny 2, and this is simply why I personally like to play this game again, after being so dissatisfied with it in the last year, 2017 actually. Well, most part of 2018 as well, because Forsaken just came out in September, but still, nonetheless. I have 230 hours, I think, overall in Destiny 2. I switched over from PlayStation 4 to PC when it came out for free, and I actually went and got Forsaken twice, including the annual pass. And yeah, see now what we've gotten this week. I think I can safely say, yeah, I trust Bungie to do something really great. So a good friend of mine, Vidya Project, known here as Vidya YT, and myself, we played Destiny 2 this evening, and we played, of course, also the Oracle stuff and the Blind Well, and we came finally to the Queen's Court. It's week 3 of the rotation, and I see something like this, like, oh, this is interesting, something, and I see, oh, there's a prompt like an F, lean closer. What's happening with this? And well, as we're about to see, something really great is about to happen. Because for someone who played Destiny 1 since day one, since the 9th of September 2014, was the day when I also got my PlayStation for the first time. Seeing this cutscene made me not only feel nostalgic, but also hopeful. And oh my god. So seeing this, what would you think? Who is under this blanket? Is it the beloved one? Is it someone we know? It's definitely something that we've been ourselves just a few years back. This time, it's Aldrin that's coming back. What does this mean? So for people who don't know, Prince Aldrin was a character that we already have seen in Destiny 1, and of course he was one of the more interesting characters in the sense of he was not necessarily positive towards us, but was still an ally. And I especially, you can see how I'm running around here in the Queen's Court, being very shaky and nervous and like, oh my god, I can't believe that what I've seen just now. It is fascinating, Destiny, because it's bringing more to the table of the story to Destiny 2 than there is in the campaign. It's bringing more to the table what can happen in the future. What happens if you come back from the dead, if you become a guardian? The very first thing is you lose all your memory. You stay the character that you are, but you have no recollection of your past. Now Aldrin is in a position where he already is in the dreaming city. He has the Awoken around him necessarily, and Maybe even he will talk to Marusov again in the Queen's Court here, actually. Thing is, we don't know yet, and that opens up so many great possibilities. And this is actually how I wanted to come back here and talk a little bit, while having also footage of the old EDZ here. It is fascinating seeing all Russia again in its former glory. Not only was the Halloween event really strong to me when I saw this zone, this area here, just coming back and feeling like, goddamn, I'm finally home. I was also feeling very so much of home when I played Destiny 2 again with Forsaken concept, because that brought back what I actually liked so much about playing Destiny in general, Destiny 1 and 2. It's a great story. It's building up upon each other, and the content just really is intertwined. There's so much more if you are paying attention. There's so much more if you go in and do the season stuff. And I bet a lot of players can also say this from other games that we've seen that are out for years by now. And I hope I can somehow share a little bit at least about my fascination here, because that's actually all that I want to transport today. Just that I'm so glad what happened. I'm not necessarily doing reviews anymore. I try to keep it more simple, more short. That's why I do the news videos, and that's why I just also want to keep these contents more light and short. So I won't necessarily talk much about anything else in Destiny 2 right now. But goddammit, this is fascinating. The annual content and the notification that we've gotten from the investors, or rather Activision, saying that sales behind Forsaken were lackluster. I'm really sad about this, and I hope that Bungie, who definitely said, like Luke Smith, who's the game director behind Destiny 2, he definitely said they're not disappointed in Destiny 2 Forsaken how it turned out. And I really hope that they do stuff like this that keeps the thing going, that keeps me excited to log in again every week to see what is there new to see. And with stuff like this, where the antagonist of the new big expansion comes back and gets a completely different directive that opens up so many new things, that is fascinating to me. And I really hope that we see more story revolving around Prince Audrey in his new position. We have already seen in the campaign, if in case you haven't played it, in the campaign we already seen the two leaders that were formerly free. They killed one of them for the story. Now we saw two of the leaders already being not sure what to do next, and they actually had an argument like, should we rather stay at home and keep people safe, or should we focus on getting revenge for fallen comrade? And that guy that just got revived, that is actually the evil one. And now he's coming back. As I said before, no recollection of his past. You don't know who he is, where he is. He's only having his personality, and now he's in the same position as us, having sort of the same abilities as a hunter, probably. I think he's a hunter. And definitely being maybe an ally to us. It changes so many things around. It makes so much more interesting stuff coming around. But yeah, this is definitely cool. I can't wait to see more coming around from this. Maybe this is the third unannounced so far thing that they have for this annual pass. Maybe this is actually opening more ways towards Destiny 3. Who knows? But it's cool to see that belief characters don't necessarily stay dead, but actually that they get enhanced, revived necessarily, and actually get a new taste on them. And I really am fascinated what they do so far, and I'm really delighted. So Bungie, thank you. This was fascinating, and I can't wait where it goes on. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, let me know in the video description down below, in the comments down below, In the video description down below, I will link also to another video where I talked a bit more about Destiny 2. And of course, there's another one talking about the recent news if you're more for general stuff. Thank you so much for listening if you made it so far into this video. I'm really passionate about Destiny in general, especially how Destiny 2 has changed again, turning things around after a very Well, Lackluster first start, and now with the new expansion, bringing so much new things into the game that just bring lots of joy even to the people and long-time fans of the series. This is the 5th year of Destiny. God damn it, I can't say that I'm actually bored. I'm more than ever excited to play this game almost every day. Okay, that's it for now, for sure. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.